back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this sparkly emerald green smoky eye look that I'm wearing right now. I've been requested to do an emerald green smoky eye for a long time and I actually have filmed it twice, and for one reason or the other the video couldn't go up. No matter what happens, it's going up this time. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sorry I've been MIA. All I can really say is pollen, Zyrtec, medical coma, sneeze, cough. You get the idea. I have the worst allergies ever and I feel very much attacked by nature right now. I think I might be coming out on the other side of it though, so hopefully we can get back to normal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Share it with your friends on Facebook and such if you want to, you know, share the love. And subscribe, leave comments down below, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. Love you more than you will ever know. Bye. Alright guys, as usual we are starting off with a primer. Today I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but you can use whatever you have. Concealers work fine. Put a layer of foundation all over the lid. Just do what you gotta do. You definitely need something on there to make things stick to it. Then I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger and lightly tap it with a little bit, excuse me, I'm still getting over getting sick, with a little bit of loose powder to make sure that the blending process moving forward is super smooth. Then I'm taking Always Sunny eyeshadow from MAC. You can use Peach Smoothie if that's what you have. It works just fine. If you notice throughout this video that like my camera is shaking, it's because my puppy kept kicking my tripod while he was sleeping on my feet. Sorry about it. But I'm just going to push this in the outer corner and work it upwards in a diagonal motion, acting as our transition color. Make sure you get this nice and soft and blended on that lid. And make sure you check out my recent video about how to create a cat eye, which is what we're doing today in case you're wondering, for more detailed steps. Then I'm going to take, what is this? Burnt Orange from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to work this in the outer corner of my eye, just below where we put Always Sunny, with a slightly smaller brush and putting most of the saturation of pigment in the outer corner of the eye. Make sure that you kind of like make this color a nice medium wash. You don't want this too dark, but you do need it to be pigmented enough that the green has something to blend into. If you make this too dark in the outer corner, it's going to make packing the green on top of it almost impossible. Then I'm going in with Dirty Martini from Makeup Geek with a smaller brush, and you guessed it, it's going just a little bit lower than the Burnt Orange on the outer corner. And normally I would tell you guys to keep this one far on the outer corner of your eye and not take it too far in, but because the color in our lid is green, which is obviously not neutral and it's not going to blend out into the rest of our skin tone, you do need to take this green crease color slightly up and in. Just don't go too banana sandwich with it. It'll help the lid color blend a little bit better upwards on the rest of your eye, so it doesn't go just from like green to your brow color. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just what I found over time. If I put like a color that isn't neutral over my lid, I have to take my secondary crease color in a little bit to help it blend moving forward. Anyway, just make sure you soften your edges going through. Then I'm going to take Humid from MAC, which is just a flat emerald green color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's not a total matte, so it's not that difficult to work with, but I mean, the pigmentation isn't amazing. You really kind of have to go in and build this up a few times to get it where you want it to be. But it's not the end of the world because we're going to put a glittery color on top of it. You can leave it like this if you don't have the glitter that we're going in with. I'm sure it would be fine, but I just really like to have colors that are on my lid that are darker be really sparkly and reflective. That's just a personal preference for me. Always blend out the edges. You guys know the drill. Then I'm gonna take this black color from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. Obviously any black will do. I just like to use this one because it's super dark and pigmented. And as usual, we are blending out everything every step that we go. Going in with Zodiac from Urban Decay. This is one of their Moon Dust eyeshadows. I've spoken about these before. They were in my favorites video for the year of 2015. They're so beautiful. They're an amazing way to get glitter into a look without it getting everywhere. You can wet them and make them more opaque or keep them dry and have them less opaque. Oh, they're just great. But just, anyway, I built that all over my lid. Sorry, I'm like waxing poetic about these eyeshadows. They're just awesome. Anyway, it's called Zodiac. It's wonderful. But yeah. Now I'm doing my liner. With your liner on this particular kind of look, you can go any direction you want with it. I don't like to do a wing anymore when I do something like this. I'll do just a little bit on the outer corner to draw it upwards, but you could do no liner at all if you wanted to and still look up great. Lashes, I'm using Queen Bee from KOKO lashes. These are kind of different. I think they'd be the best on people who have bigger eyes. These can be a little bit long and spidery on me, but I just wanted to try something new. I do like them. I'm probably not going to use them often, but they're really nice. Anyway, so I slapped those on off camera, and now I'm priming my skin with the Too Faced Hangover just to get some moisture. I spray tan recently, so yeah, that's why I am super bronzed right now. But then I took my smoothing primer from Makeup Forever and put it in the areas of my face that have the most texture. I do this little kind of priming cocktail normally. I don't like to put any one primer that's kind of thick all over my skin when I don't need it there. Then I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way and the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation, and I'm putting it all over my skin with the Sigma 3D Kabuki brush. I love this brush. I've talked about it before, but lately what I've taken to doing is just pressing it all over my skin with the brush. And then immediately after I get it where I want and blend it in the coverage the way I want, taking it and blending out with a sponge. I don't wait for it to like set and dry like I used to. I do my whole face normally. And then I would always hit it with a beauty blender, but now I'm trying to do it like pretty much immediately. So I figure while I do it that way, I'll get it when it's still wet and any excess product will come up with it and just kind of blend a little bit better into the skin. And as the months get hotter, I mean, obviously everyone's goal is to keep their makeup on as long as possible, but the goal is not to wear as much if you can avoid it, which if you don't wear a lot of makeup, that sounds hilarious considering everything I'm doing to my face right now. But I'm trying to work in really thin layers so that I don't have to worry about my skin getting too oily or sweating too much and my makeup melting. So that's just a tip. Try to get off as much excess product as you can, and that should make it last a little bit longer. Now I'm doing my concealer. I'm kind of talking over this about whatever I feel like talking about because I do this in every video. It's nothing new. I just take a concealer and I highlight underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead, and then I blend it out with a beauty blender. You can skip this step if it's not part of your normal makeup routine, but I do recommend when you're doing an eye that is like super dark and we got lashes and there's glitter, just get the skin at least some brightness to it just so it brings some light to the face with all that depth around your eye. It's just nice to have a little bit of brightness around the face, but obviously it's makeup. Do whatever you're more comfortable with. Now I'm going in with Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder just to set underneath my eyes. I'm trying to get out of baking underneath my eyes. I mean, it does work really well in terms of making it last and be brighter, but I just don't want to put that much on my face anymore. Like I said, especially when it's hot. This is a really, really good powder as long as you don't go too crazy with it because you might get flashback, but it photographs beautifully if you use it correctly. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the RCMA translucent powder. I don't know if I'll ever buy, there's no point, honestly, in buying any other powder ever again. Why do you need colored powder if you wear foundation? This one's great. It lasts all day. It's extremely translucent. Like, it is actually a no color powder. It's great. Then I'm taking that orange color to smoke out the bottom of my lash line. You don't have to smoke out the bottom of your lash line if you don't want to, but I do it because it makes my eyes look bigger, and I just really like to bring the drama of my lid down to my lash line because you can't really see much of my eye when my eyes are open because my eyes are on the small side. But yeah, just laying that down with the biggest brush that I'm going to go in with in this part of my eye and just working that from inner corner to outer corner. And then I'll take a brush and soften up the edge of it where it goes and connects to the rest of my skin. Going in with that Dirty Martini color just to kind of start smoking it out. I'm going to add some black along the very, very closest to the lash line later to get it extra dark, but I wanted to have some of the green down there because I thought it would tie the whole look together nicely. Then I took the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeliner in black. These are new. These are amazing eyeliners. I love them so much. They come in so many colors and they last forever and they're creamy and they don't irritate my eyes. And oh my gosh, I just love them. Anyway, then I just smoked out that liner with some more of that green eyeshadow, and then I will go in and just kind of push some black around the outer corner and slightly towards the inner corner to darken it up some more. And taking SHROOM to highlight the brow bone. Now I'm bronzing. I'm using this SMASHBOX Bronze Light bronzer. It's their new release or whatever. You know how they discontinued the other one? I used to use the other one all the time. This is really the first time I've started using this bronzer, I think, and I do like it a lot. You just don't want to go too heavy-handed with it. And lately, I have taken to slightly contouring the back of my cheeks with my bronzer. I know I said that I would never do this in the past, but I'm just trying to put as few amount of like colors and powders on my face as possible. And that's like, now I'm adding more powder now that I said that. Yeah, I am going to cook the underside of my contour just because I do want to brighten it up a little bit. You obviously don't have to do this, but I only left it on for a little bit while I put my blush on, which is Tipsy from Tarte. It was like the first peachy blush I ever got into, and it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I kind of forget to use it, but it was definitely a favy for years, and now it's back on that list. And then I dusted away that cooking powder. And now I'm taking the wardrobe change. Now I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and just running a little bit of on the areas of my face that I'm gonna highlight. I just kind of put like a softer highlight everywhere. And then I'll take a more pigmented, kind of more metallic foiled looking highlight and just put it on really, and I use BECCA Opal in this case today. And I'll just put it on really specific areas because I just don't like to put like a frosty highlight all over my face. If I find that if I layer them, it looks a little bit better. Then I douse myself in Fix Plus, dry it off for a second, you know what I'm saying? Get it, girl. Now I'm gonna do my lips. This is the In Control lip liner from MAC. Doesn't matter, mirror's all on the face. Sorry about that. For lipstick, I use Kinda Sexy from MAC, but any nude will do. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye!